welcome. My name is Cameron, and this is Trucker Games. Eventually there will be some sort of intro there, but for now, I don't know what I'm doing, so you get what you get, and I'll eventually get there. I just want to go ahead and try to get out there, get started, and see where this thing goes. The name of the channel is Trucker Games. It's kind of self-explanatory, but it's because I'm a truck driver, but I also would like to be part of the gaming YouTube sphere. So I'd like to do something a little bit unique. Show you some stuff from truck driving, and then show you some more stuff from video games. And the games I enjoy, gameplay, and things like that. I also plan on doing Twitch streams and things like that as things go on. But for now, I guess I can show you what I do. Just be forewarned, it's going to be a bit loud. Now what I've just shown you is a dry bulk tanker. I'm trying to think of the exact. I'm new to this industry, new to this particular field industry, so the terminology slips my mind a little bit. But basically, as a tanker, that instead of you loading liquid products, you load things like plastic, sometimes powder, and things like that. You load that up. You come to rail yards. Mostly, you go to other places sometimes and load up. You load up, it takes about an hour and a half, load up your stuff, and you take off and you go to wherever it is you're going to go. Eventually I'll have a YouTube video how you unload. For now, I can show you how you load. What I've showed you just there is pretty much all there is to it. There's a bit more things that'll be hard to get on camera because it involves me going hands-on, and I don't have the tools to do that just yet. So for now, the best I got is this. So while this is loading, this takes a while. I'll go ahead and tell you a little bit about myself. I just moved to Philadelphia. I'm originally from Georgia. So I just waved at a person, one of our drivers who's trying to get by. This is a very tight road. I just moved to Philadelphia from Georgia, and this is my first time doing anything like this in the truck industry. I've been driving trucks for 5 years. Most of that has been drop trailer here, pickup trailer there, rotate trailer here, type of thing. A lot of it was over the road. Last 2 years I worked FedEx out of Albany, delivering South of doubles to Jacksonville, Florida every night. This is definitely a change of scenery for me. Not used to anything of what's going on right now. So I've made a few mistakes. It's only my second week by myself. I just got a training last week. Week before last, I'm sorry. I don't quite want to tell you what company I work for yet. Maybe I will eventually. You may have seen me inside the trailer. Try to keep it somewhat hidden. Just because I don't know how long I'm going to stay here. It's a great company, don't get me wrong, because I don't know how I feel about the whole dry bulk thing. I do like it because it does let you get hands on, let you do some of your stuff more than just dry. I do like that aspect. What I don't like is just how long things take. You could be sitting someplace for 2 to 3 hours, 4 hours. Last night I was in a place for 5 hours because I messed up somewhere and had a bit of an issue. Eventually I'm gonna cut that out, but for now that's staying in there. Sorry. Anyway, it's not a bad job. It's pays the bills. Being by myself, they're keeping the leash pretty tight. I've only gone 100 miles a day or the unloading and loading process is what takes so long. But outside of that, I'm a very avid gamer. I enjoy all these video games. I just went to too many games this weekend, this past weekend, so maybe at some point in time I'll show you all the stuff I got from there. I got a lot of art and Stardew Valley, which is one of my favorite games. The collector's edition of Stardew Valley. That is something I've been looking for. Or I take it back, I wasn't looking for that because I didn't know it existed. I got it and I'm debating it over there. Hang on 1 second. Sorry about that. I thought something was going wrong with the trailer. Everything's good. Anyway, but yeah, so I found the Stardew Valley thing. I found a lot of artwork, some very beautiful artwork. And they kind of posters. I gotta get frames for them, but they're all hand drawn art from a lot of people who were there at some of the games. I do a lot of survival games, farming games, all around type of stuff. I love video games and full capacity. I don't really have a particular favorite style of game, unless to me when it comes to survival. Survival is more definitely up there as my top favorite games. Top favorite games. Things like The Long Dark, The Forest, which is Forest 2 is coming out soon. I can't wait for that. It's something in the forest. Then you have games like Stardew Valley, Farming Simulator. Other games of RPGs like Final Fantasy, you have things like Zelda, Pokemon, all those types of games are some of my favorite types of games. I think my favorite game probably the Legend of Zelda series, probably Ocarina of Time, or maybe Breath of the Wild. I actually don't beat Breath of the Wild yet. I've restarted Breath of the Wild multiple times because I get so lost into the game and collecting Korok seeds that I forget about the main story. So I'll get around to that one eventually. I don't finish a lot of games because I'm very I don't know the word for it, but I like moving from game to game to game pretty quick. My attention span, there you go, is very short. So I like moving between games to game, between games to game. I've been playing Stardew Valley the past 2 or 3 days now. I'm actually considering transferring over to Story of Seasons, giving that a go for a while. Stardew Valley is definitely a much better game. I do love the art style. Story of Seasons is an entirely different art style, but I do like the whole 3D aspect of that instead of the whole top-down view you get with Stardew Valley. But Stardew Valley is a gem. It's one of the best games I've ever played. That actually made me my favorite game. I have a hard time picking a favorite, but that's definitely one of my favorites. Other than that, I don't have much else to say. I just got to finish up this job. I got 2 of these today. I showed you everything